your boy TC back with another video. So what a nervy end to the evening. Of course we ended up getting a result that we wanted, but of course what a fantastic game, namely due to the fact that Maitland-Niles got on the score sheet. As mentioned in my previous match review against Man United, I was extremely pleased with Maitland-Niles. His defensive work was absolutely outstanding, and yesterday you could see that he was learning, but we'll speak about him shortly. So let's just talk about the starting 11 on the evening. So of course, just before we go ahead in regards to that, this was the second leg in the last 16 of the Europa League. So the starting 11 involved Panther, who was in goal as anticipated in the match preview. The three central defenders were Mustafi. Obviously, Socrates was suspended for the game, so Mustafi had to come back into the team. Koscielny, absolute warrior. Nacho Monreal made up those three. The wing backs, we had Maitland-Niles as well as Kolasinac, who again was absolutely outstanding. The two in the middle of the park were Ramsey as well as Xhaka. Up top we saw Ozil return to the team, Aubameyang as well as Lacazette. So of course we ended up winning 3-0 on the evening, and of course we blew them away extremely early. Fantastic to get a really good start. So within 15 minutes we were 2-0 up. The first goal came courtesy of Aubameyang, and that was only within 5 minutes. A fantastic goal in the box. Seemed like an easy finish, but it really wasn't an easy finish. But he ended up managing to find the back of the net. The second goal, 15 minutes into the game, came courtesy off Maitland-Niles. Of course, he's had a fantastic couple of weeks. Really, he's been performing absolutely well, in my opinion. He's raised his standards and his performances, but the assist came courtesy of Aubameyang, who had an absolutely blinding game. Missed a few chances, which we will talk about a bit later on in the video, but Maitland-Niles found himself on the score sheet. So that's 2 goals in 10 matches for him. Of course, this was his first European goal for Arsenal, so great to see him on the score sheet. But in terms of his defensive work, you could see that there's some coaching going into his work at the moment. When he started playing at right back / right wing back, there was a lot of doubts. He received a lot of abuse earlier on in the season. I'm a massive fan of Maitland-Niles personally. Of course, he is still a very young player. He's still learning in terms of actually developing his game, and yesterday he proved that maturity that's coming into his game. He was running into the box just at the right time. You could tell that his timing was impeccable, and he managed to get his head onto the end of the ball, and he ended up finding that second goal that we needed, that crucial second goal that we needed. So going into this game, there was a lot of doubt amongst fans in terms of if we can turn this tie around, if we were going to be able to put those 2 goals past Rennes, as well as maybe possibly having to keep a clean sheet on the evening, which you ended up doing, which was a fantastic result as well. Second clean sheet in a row, and we ended up achieving what we needed to achieve to get past this particular tie. Of course, Rennes, as mentioned in my last review, they're not a high quality team, sitting in 10th in their league. These are teams that we should be going out and beating. Of course, it was a minor blip when we played them away due to that red card that Socrates received, but ended up winning a fantastic result on the night. So Aubameyang got his 3rd goal off the evening, or his 2nd goal, my apologies, off the evening, and the mask came out, the famous mask. A lot of people were calling for the Spider-Man mask, but this time round it was even better in my opinion. It was the Black Panther mask that came out, and a lot of images have been circulating around social media in regards to that. A lot of talk from fans, so you can clearly see that he actually watches social media. A lot of fans were calling for the mask to come out, and when he scored his 2nd goal, the mask did come out. Fantastic celebration, raised everyone's morale in the ground, and the rest of the team joined him in the celebrations, including Kolasinac, as you can see with the image behind me. But again, another fantastic goal from Aubameyang. He did end up missing 2 good chances in my opinion. Could have got 4 goals really, but soon after that we could have closed the game off properly, and he ended up missing those 2 chances. But now it really does not matter. All that matters now is we actually won the game Great result, extremely pleased. I did have faith that we could turn this tie around. Obviously, I did say in my actual preview that these ties are played over 180 minutes. It's not a 90-minute game, it's a 180-minute game. So, of course, we ended up turning the tie around. Great result, as mentioned. Who do we get in the next round? So, the draw is taking place this morning, or this afternoon, I should say, at the time of recording this video. So, I'm recording this video the day after the match, of course, due to life stipulations, if you want to call them that. But the draw will be taking place. Do I want to avoid any teams? Not really. Either way, if you do avoid the better teams such as Napoli, you will still have to meet them at some particular point if you do progress in the competition. So I'm not interested in basically avoiding any other teams in the competition. I want to face anyone who comes along. If we can get rid of the better teams, or get the better team now, get rid of them, then it does give us a better chance of progressing further. So it's getting to the nitty-gritty of the competition. This is the part of this competition that I thoroughly enjoy. But of course, whoever we get, we will certainly get. Some notable performances from last night as well will include Aaron Ramsey. Aaron Ramsey had, again, a fantastic performance. Why we're letting him go, I don't know. But I'm sick and tired of talking about it. He had a brilliant, outstanding performance. Koscielny, again, very key and crucial in that back three, as well as Kolasinac. Kolasinac had a fantastic performance in my opinion. Every time he broke forward, he was posing a huge threat. His crossing was outstanding. His crossing has been absolutely brilliant in the last couple of weeks or so. He's been absolutely outstanding in regards to his crossing. Overall, it was a great team performance, and I really don't have any complaints in regards to last night. The boss got his tactics right. Obviously, he always leaves us guessing in terms of what formation he's going to be playing, etc. But the most important thing is we got the result that we wanted. So now we have 2 weeks off. The team are flying out to Dubai for some warm weather training, they call it. Essentially, it's just a little break. But we'll be back in 2 weeks' time. And I do believe the next game that we do play is on the 1st of April against Newcastle. So the team should come back refreshed. Hopefully, we won't lose momentum due to this long break. Of course, it is a cup weekend coming up, as well as an international break. So we will be out of action for a significant amount of time. We do have a friendly out there with a local team in Dubai. We will possibly try and cover that game for you guys. But as usual, please do let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. So once again, guys, it's your boy TC from I'm Gonna Talk TV, and I'm out.